It's PCast again. Today we're gonna do a cool little video. It's gonna be a DIY. So what's on trend right now is those vintage rock tees that are tie-dye bleached. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to make them yourselves for a fraction of the cost instead of paying $120 for a vintage tee that's just been bleached. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the items that you'll need to do this bleaching process, and I'll go ahead and show you guys 3 different types of patterns you guys could do on the shirt. So the next things that you'll go ahead and need for this DIY are gonna be the shirts, obviously. So I went ahead and I picked 3 shirts. 2 shirts I bought from Hot Topic. I'll go ahead and make sure to leave a link in the description down below if you guys want to go ahead and get these 2 shirts. You could basically get any type of t-shirt. The 3rd shirt I'm actually going to be doing the DIY on is a vintage shirt that I ended up getting at a thrift store. So it doesn't have to be a rock tee or anything like that, because I know a lot of people don't like wearing the rock tees. So you guys could basically get any type of shirt that you really like and looks vintage and go ahead and do this DIY. So the first shirt that I'm going to go ahead and show you guys is basically this Iron Maiden shirt that I went ahead and got at Hot Topic. So there's the print of the Iron Maiden shirt. There's nothing on the back. I ended up getting a size XXL because I like the way it fit. Their shirts at Hot Topic are really thin material, so if you go ahead and wash them, they will shrink. And since we're gonna go ahead and bleach these and then wash them and then dry them again, I recommend going like a couple sizes up so that way they're not tight on you. The next shirt I went ahead and got from Hot Topic is this Metallica t-shirt. Same thing, I ended up getting a size 2XL again in this shirt. There isn't anything on the back again as well. And like I said, I recommend going a couple sizes up so that way when we dry them, they don't end up shrinking too small, so that way they don't fit you really tight. And the last shirt I got is basically this really cool vintage X-Men t-shirt that I got at a thrift store. It's just an old school X-Men logo with the Marvel tag on the inside, as you can see right there, but there isn't anything on the back. I like the way this shirt looks. I like the graphic print and how like worn in it is, and the shirt is really comfy. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to bleach this and make it a little bit more unique. You're gonna go ahead and need Clorox bleach. This is the kind of bleach that I had around my house inside the laundry room. So I'm pretty sure you guys have bleach laying around. Any kind of spray bottle. If you guys have a bottle that is almost empty like this, I recommend putting some bleach in there, putting a little bit of water in as well, so that way the bleach isn't thick, so when you're going ahead and spraying, it'll come out easier. Next up, I recommend doing this outside of your house, so that way you don't end up getting bleach like on your bed sheets or on the carpet or staining anything inside. So I got this 50-gallon trash bag. Any trash bag is fine. This one's just a really big trash bag that I'm gonna go ahead and open up, lay out, so that way I don't accidentally spray anything I'm not supposed to spray outside. The 4th item I recommend is gonna be some gloves. If you have gloves around the house like these, go ahead and use them, because bleach has a really strong smell, and if you don't want your hands to end up smelling like bleach or anything, go ahead and use some gloves so that way you can prevent that. This bowl, any size bowl or little bin that you have laying around the house, I recommend you're gonna go ahead and fill this up with bleach. Last, rubber bands. You're gonna need rubber bands for one style of the shirt that I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. But other than that, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items that I just talked about, you guys could go ahead and do a different variation if you guys want, as long as they're similar. Alright guys, so I just finished doing all 3 shirts. They came out really nice. First t-shirt we got right here is the Metallica t-shirt. Since the Metallica t-shirt design didn't really take up the entire shirt, I thought it'd be cool to tie-dye, well, bleach half of the bottom. So basically what I did with this shirt is I squeezed it like this, and then I put the bottom half into the bleach bowl, as you guys saw. I actually just wanted to do this bottom part bleached, but when I was flipping around the shirt, I ended up getting bleach on like the top of it. So at that point I just decided to go in with the spray bottle and go ahead and spray around it, because it would have looked weird with a couple of hits on the shoulders and the bottom. But overall it came out really nice. So I suggest, if you guys want to do this type of style where you only bleach the bottom half, to be careful when you're hitting or when you're flipping around the top part, so that way you don't get any bleach on the top part of the shirt. Alright guys, so next up is the Iron Maiden t-shirt. Basically, since the Iron Maiden graphic took up a majority of the shirt, I didn't want to do like just random sprays or bleach the bottom half. What I ended up doing was the bottle cap method. So that was filling up the top part of the bleach and then just spraying it around. It reminds me of like the basic vintage rock tees that you see online that are like $80 and stuff. And it looks exactly like it, with all the hits of it, with all the hits of bleach around and the pattern. It came out really nice. Honestly, this is probably, out of the three, the most fun to do, just because you could get pretty creative with the way you throw the bleach or spray it and let it drip on. So the last shirt we have right here is the X-Men vintage t-shirt. Really happy the way this one came out as well, since the X-Men graphic took up a majority of the shirt and you see like these little blank spots where the X-Men aren't touching. I didn't want to get any bleach in those areas, so that way you could still make out which X-Men were on the t-shirt. So instead I ended up doing the pinwheel effect, as you guys saw. Prevented any of the bleach from hitting the actual graphic and just hitting around. So if you could see, you got all the bleach everywhere except on the graphic, except this little spot right here, but it looks nice. You can still see the logo, and on the back it came out really nice as well. This was pretty much one of the easiest ones to do out of the three, because you literally just spin it up and spray the bottle and let it work itself. But yeah, out of all three of the shirts, I gotta say the Iron Maiden and the X-Men shirt are my favorite. Alright, so we're at the end of the video. Basically all three of the t-shirts that I ended up customizing came out really nice, so I'm really happy with them. Other than that, two last things. My biggest two tips are, if you want a specific design on the t-shirt, go ahead and go on YouTube and look up some tie-dye videos, and then you could see different ways you could basically bleach the shirts in different patterns if you want. As well as when applying the bleach, guys, don't be afraid to like just murder the entire shirt with bleach, because it basically ends up becoming pretty unique and it won't look like any other bleach t-shirts that are out there. But other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below which one was your favorite out of the three t-shirts. So other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.